God's not real. Next.
What? You promised me?
I touch myself to guns.
Glorified Boy Scout.
I'm raw dogging life right now.
Not so controlled chaos.
I'm telling you, Down syndrome people make the best pizza, dude. I don't care.
Syndrome down, cooking
Syndrome
up.
down, dude. Cooking it up,
Kitchen
max
up.
level. They're so good.
Kind of fun.
I have a question.
What is it, brother?
If you didn't have to sleep, what would you do with your extra time?
Jork it.
I would honestly probably start. I would honestly probably start like a side business. If I never had to sleep, I would probably just go back and start a concrete company or something like what I was doing before for side work. Because I wouldn't
all
have
my
to
hobbies
sleep.
done. I mean, I literally would just be doing so much Warhammer stuff. I'd be getting into cars and doing a bunch of stupid shit, stuff that I wouldn't be able to have time to do.
I'm with Kombucha. I would honestly finish my car and continue like trying to make some money as well on the side, but just work on my hobbies.
I would
make
definitely
money.
build my business first, then get into cars once I had
Make
like
money.
passive income.
I would open up a late night garage working on cars. Like obviously it sucks, but like you'd be making money. You'd be able to do whatever you want with cars constantly.
Yeah.
Now, let me say this: is this a thing where it's like, oh, you don't need sleep because you're always well rested, or is this just like, hey, you can't sleep?
No,
Cannot
like yeah.
sleep, but you're not
No.
tired.
No, you're just well rested always. So like you have enough sleep. So like an example is like I sleep myself personally, like usually I could sleep 4 hours a day and be perfectly fine.
Oh, you got that Miles fucking superpower.
No, Miles doesn't
20
sleep.
minutes.
Yes and no, because I actually utilize my time very wisely when I am awake, being the fact that I do have other forms of passive income, right? So
yeah.
And the
But-
difference between Juan and Miles is Miles doesn't sleep. Like Miles gets like 1 hour, 20 minutes, like a cat nap. Like I'm sure Juan sleeps.
Oh, I do. Very well.
So I go to sleep now at like 11 o'clock, and then I wake up at like 3:30, 4 o'clock for work, and I'm up all the way up until 11 o'clock the next night.
Sounds rough.
That's actually kind of so when I worked for my father-in-law.
Like I'm well rested. Like right now, I woke up at 4 a.m. I took a small cat nap between then and now, just because I was bored and I don't have to go to work this morning. And then I woke up and I'm up. I've already gone to the store. Home now.
When I used to work for my father-in-law, I would go to sleep every day at midnight and wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I would do that every day. And I'm usually, sometimes, ever so often, I'd be tired when I got home and take like an hour or two nap, but usually I would not, and I would just sleep for 4 hours a day.
I am. The thing is, like, I have insomnia too, so like, I'm always tired, but at the same time, I can't sleep, so I'm not at the same time. It's weird. And if I get home and I take a nap, then I'll sleep for like an hour, maybe 2 hours if I'm lucky, and then I'm up just for another like 16 to 18 hours, and I can't control it.
I think sleep is for the weak. No, I'm just playing.
You sleep.
Count me as weak then, because I will sleep for days.
I don't understand that though. Like my wife's the same fucking way. If I
Why
let her
sleep every
all
day,
day, she
bro?
will.
You just wasted your time.
Oh, hey, how was your wedding and everything?
We're talking about sleep right now.
Okay, well that's fine. That's cool. I haven't seen you in forever, Jake. Whatever,
Yeah,
fuck
sorry.
you.
No,
That answers that.
she heard that I was talking about her because we're talking about sleep and how she can sleep all day, every day. But no, it was actually really, really good. It was cool. It's a compliment. Don't worry. I don't know what kind of details you want. I'm waiting to get pictures.
Just
What did
how
you
was
guys
it,
have
bro?
to
Like, did you
do?
have a good time? You know, like, was it beautiful in
Yeah.
your opinion? Like, you know.
Yeah,
You know,
you just
I
go
honestly,
and
like-
fucking go to the courthouse. Like, what was it?
Yeah, we just. I was wearing my wife beater, and we got married, and I turned around, I looked at her, I said, "You know what this means?" And I gave her a right hook, and I said, "You're stuck with this forever." And I cracked a beer over her unconscious body. No.
Okay, Stone Cold.
Yeah, damn, bro.
No, it was really nice. Like, I mean, the setup, it was very stressful, obviously, like trying to get everything set up because we had Friday night. Well, What? Hold on 1 second, sweetheart. When did we get the keys to the venue to start setting up? Okay, so she got keys to the venue Wednesday, and then so all day Thursday, I was heading out to Michigan, so I had to drive all the way out there, which was like 12 hours, and then I got there Thursday evening, set up a little bit Thursday night, went back in Friday, all day Friday. We were setting stuff up at the reception and the ceremony spot. Did our rehearsal, and then I came back Saturday, the day of the wedding, to do all the last minute touches, like setting up like tabletops and whatnot. Because where the reception was, um, it's like an open, like it's a building, but they have like overhang doors all around it. Because it
Yeah.
was at a called Fireman's Park, where they hold like their yearly homecoming festival and parade and carnival, all that stuff. Big giant fairground.
Somebody
But
say
they've
read.
got like open pavilions and shit like that. So we had to set everything up, but then the wind started blowing, so we had to tear a lot of it down to then turn around and set it all back up the day before or the day of. And it was just a big pain in the ass and super stressful. And up until like everyone was sitting down in their seats and we were getting the ceremony started, I was fucking just nervous and like freaking out about every little thing.
Okay, so here's the question, right? My brother, he said he wasn't nervous at all until he actually like walked down the aisle. And then that was
Yeah,
when it like all like hit for him.
same.
Where
I
like my
wasn't really
sister said she
nervous.
was never nervous at all. She was just excited.
I will say that I was never nervous myself either, but also I got married in a courthouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So
I wasn't nervous. I was just more stressed about getting everything set up because I wanted her to feel special and like make everything good for her more than anything. So,
Sounds like a good husband. Congratulations.
thank
what
you
a
Yeah,
very much.
simp.
congrats, man.
No, I'm just
Yeah.
playing.
What a
Congratulations.
fucking sip.
You're actually gonna stick with her, you fucking loser.
Nah, I'm with you on that, buddy. I'm with my wife for life.
Dude, I keep seeing these posts on Facebook and I send it to her all the time. It's like, fine, you want to leave? There's the door, and it just shows a door that's like boarded up and chained and fucking concreted in at the base.
Ma'am, I am not dead. You have no right to leave.
I told her if I die first, I'm putting a park bench right there at my grave, so she has to come and have lunch with me every day.
That'd be cool. That's actually not a bad idea. I mean, you could even not even just for her, but like your kids, like your
Yeah, that's
grandkids, like all
actually
that shit. You know what I mean? That'd be
what we
pretty cool.
want
That's
to
a
do.
good idea.
We want to get side by side graves and then put a park bench right there and have like the backing of it be the headstones.
That'd be cool. I like
That way,
that.
like everyone can come over and like hang out with us afterwards. Or if obviously one of us goes before the other, we can go visit
For
and sit down and not just be standing there or sitting on the
wh-
floor.
when I die, I will be buried in Miramar National Cemetery.
I'm gonna be buried in a ditch.
Wow.
Well, I am too, but in Miramar.
I'm gonna be burned to ashes when I set this fucking
That's
bitch on
what I plan
fire.
on, is just getting burned in ashes and just
Oh
that's it.
no. Oh no.
I think he started burning himself in ashes.
Yeah. Oh no! Oh
Oh
I already lost my
no,
leg. My leg!
My leg!
I'm
that's
gonna
cool
go
though.
fall down a very deep well, and then when I'm down there, I'm just gonna start screaming for help until I eventually just die from having blood loss and broken legs. No one's ever gonna find my body.
That's no big deal. No, I'm just like-
Help! Help!
my next question is, if you were to get famous, would you enjoy being in the limelight, or do you think that you would miss your privacy?
No, dude, my privacy is everything.
Yeah, I don't want to be in the limelight. Fuck that.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel like
Like
I
levels
I
of
don't
fame,
want
like Jim
fame.
Carrey or Keanu Reeves, where they're just so humble and they don't care.
I'd be
I
like
don't
the
want
next.
fame. I just want the money that comes with fame.
Yes, I would be like Michael Cera,
Michael Sarah.
non-existent on any form of social media, but you know damn well when he's in a movie. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest, I can't put a face to the name right
Have you seen Superbad?
now. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Have
the
you?
skinny white guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's also
Oh,
in
hey.
what's that shit called? Arrested Development.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
who you're talking about now.
Juno. Bro,
Yep.
Michael Cera's a goat. No cap.
X.
My wife has like this weird obsession with Michael Cera. Do you remember when Michael Cera went to go visit the cast of Jersey Shore?
No.
No, I do not.
No? Oh my goodness, bro. They did this dude up. Like he basically like lived like them for a day. And I think Pauly D spiked this dude's hair up like his and shit, bro. Like there's pictures of it somewhere. And videos, obviously. But
That's
I
fucked.
I would highly recommend looking into this because it was fucking hilarious.
You were telling me that he lived the GTL life for a
He
day.
did. He did.
That's
He
crazy.
did.
He was out here like grenade whistle.
He did. Michael Cera, man.
You gotta know. To be a celebrity would be cool just to get like the money, you know. But yeah, fuck the whole being in the limelight thing. Not my cup of tea, personally.
I agree with you guys for sure.
Like I said, I want
I
that
think
Keanu Reeves status where he can just sit on a subway and nobody even realizes him because he's not all
it's like,
flashy.
That's just New York though.
True.
It is, but at the same
yeah,
time,
kind of.
like
Like
you're telling
I
me
think there
you
was
wouldn't like recognize Keanu Reeves immediately if you saw him in public just walking around.
what's the guy's name that sings
It
the
would take a second.
"Take Me to Church"? That one. Who sings that?
I
Oh,
worship like a
Howitzer.
dog on Saturday night.
Howitzer?
Yeah,
Hosier.
Sounds like
Hosier.
Hoser.
sounds,
Hosier.
Yeah, whatever.
sounds
I
like
don't
Tony
know.
though.
I don't know how to pronounce it. I just Horizon. Fucking, I'm just like, what the
Horizon.
Hosier, I
fuck?
think is how you say it. Hosier? Hosier?
Hosier, Hosier, I don't know.
Some shit like that. Him. He was actually performing in the
On the
in New
subway.
York, like in the subway tunnels and shit. And everybody was just like, "Oh wow, this guy's good. This guy's good." But it was literally the dude who sang this. Like he was singing his own song, and people were just like, "Wow, wow."
Yeah, they had no idea.
Yeah, and that's
I
how I'm
believe it.
trying to be.
That'd be dope.
Like I'm trying to just like you said, Coleman, reap the benefits without necessarily having to be harassed every second of my life.
Yeah, one like with the Keanu Reeves thing, I feel like people understand who he is more than other celebrities. Like they realize like, oh, he just wants to kind of be left alone.
Yeah, but like he doesn't have like all like the super flashy things. Like any other celebrity you see that walk around in public, they're like dressed up in like shit that not a
Oh
normal
no,
person
you
would
realize he
wear.
owns his own motorcycle company, right? Like, dude's
Yeah,
super chill,
yeah.
super chill.
Like Kanye, when that one video of the paparazzi, like, "Good morning, Kanye," and Kanye's like, "Shut the fuck up."
Dude, I don't get his obsession with himself, bro.
It's
It's so weird.
He's just
It's just
made
nutty.
him millions, you know. He's consciously aware of the fact that he's talented and rich, and he just loves
He's
the fact that he did that
better
for
than me.
himself. You know, I don't know. I would probably be the same way. I wouldn't be like that arrogant about it, but definitely I would. I'd probably love myself a little more than I do right now.
Feel that?
That's fair.
I feel like once you hit a certain status or like a certain money threshold, it literally does become a fuck you money society in a sense where like you just don't care about
You
anybody.
mean once you turn gay and join the Illuminati or whatever the heck,
Yeah,
whatever George Epstein had going on.
His name
yeah.
was
Just
Jeffrey.
You join that little
said
you would know.
George.
what do you mean I would know?
No,
You
I'm
would know,
talking
wouldn't you?
to Juan.
Oh, I was like,
He was
what?
like his name was Jeffrey. I was like, you would know.
I would. He killed himself supposedly, but he didn't.
I was gonna
No, he
say
didn't.
he's not dead.
He's not.
No, he's definitely dead, but he didn't do it himself.
No,
Yeah,
no, he's not
No,
dead.
he's not dead,
Actually,
bro.
no. Yeah, there was
He's not dead.
actually video footage, like CCTV footage of him like coming out of a building like 3 days after he supposedly killed himself.
Yeah, he's not dead, bro. What is
Oh, that's
dead is the
cool.
media coverage on his fucking
Yeah.
trial. That's dead.
If Hollywood made a movie about your life, what would it be rated, and who would be the star?
It would actually be
Okay.
a porno flick, and it'd just be me jorking it.
I was like, I haven't really done anything fun.
I wouldn't let Hollywood make my life story. I'd let
I would let Ron
Bollywood.
Jeremy do it.
Bollywood?
Bollywood, my boy.
He wants
Bollywood!
to.
I would let Bollywood do it.
That makes sense. You're about the same color as him.
Oh,
Exactly.
God.
Would you like to do my life story?
Let me tell you a story.
No. I
Okay, then not Hollywood. Like, let's say that there was to be a movie made for you. What would it be rated, and who would be
Rated
the
R.
star?
Me. Rated
You're
R.
talking about,
Me.
like,
X.
a life? Like your life kind of deal,
Like
or
a-
what?
Yeah,
a
like
documentary?
all the shit that you've done. Like, even if it's like not your entire life, it's just like the cooler shit of things that you've done, or like whatever it is. Whatever. Like this is it's open for interpretation. However you want to like. So like this is for you to sit here and like think about and explain, basically.
Hmm.
For me personally, my movie would be rated R, obviously because of the shitty ass things that I've gone through in my life and everything like that. And I'd probably, just because of the fact that you guys have fucking told me over and over again, would have to be Jake Gyllenhaal that played me.
Yeah.
Yup. 100%.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to, man.
And honestly, if you think about it, he already kind of made a movie that's
So he's done a
pretty
couple.
similar to something that I've done in my life.
Roundhouse.
Ew.
Dude,
You
you
ain't
want to
got
know
your
my
dream come
favorite
true.
Jake Gyllenhaal quote? He was in an interview and they're like, "What do you do for fun?" He was like, "Nothing. I have no friends. Nobody ever texts me." And I was like, "Hey, that's me."
Damn, that's sad.
Not even, Tony. What do you mean?
Is Jake Gyllenhaal my famous clone?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Am I literally just a clone of Jake Gyllenhaal that just never got famous? What the fuck
Yes.
is happening to me right now?
I don't
Why
know,
am I
brother.
here? I gotta go, guys. No, I just,
Chat.
He
Fun's
just
having an
leaves.
awakening.
Who squeaked?
Honestly, mine would be R, but I don't know who would play.
Danny DeVito.
How
Hell
about me?
yeah.
I don't
Nah.
know, bro. I
Young
don't know
Danny
famous people
DeVito.
like that.
Oh, sorry. I dropped my Magnum condom for my Magnum dong. That is all
Okay,
I can think
Ron.
about. No, that is all I can
Yeah.
ever think about whenever I hear of like Danny DeVito is that clip.
You're pronouncing Daddy DeVito wrong, by the way.
Daddy DeVito.
I hate you.
I don't know
He's
who will play
one of
me,
my
bro.
favorite like actors ever. He's so fucking funny in everything
I
he
know
does.
Danny DeVito is great. Have you seen Matilda?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
the
love that
OG
movie.
one.
I fucking
Yeah.
love that movie too, bro.
Danny DeVito's comedy in that shit too. Fucked up dad, horrible father, but hilarious.
The fucking car salesman just fucking
Yeah.
everything up.
He literally puts sawdust in the engine to make it run fine until it doesn't.
Yeah.
And then he glued the fucking.
Yeah, super glued the bumper.
He was like, "It's great. It'll last for a while."
What about you, Nick? Seriously, you just make a porno of your movie or what? Or your
It'd just
life?
be a straight porno. Just me jerking it the whole time. I'd star as myself. It'd be a
Wow.
documentary. It would start with "Hello, my name's Nick," and it's just furiously.
That's quite ballsy. No pun intended.
No, honestly, I don't know. I mean, I've had relatively uneventful. Well, not really uneventful.
You literally just went to fucking Europe.
Yeah, it's not like anything crazy though. It's just like, yeah, it's a vacation. Ooh,
Yeah, we get it. You a big fuck you
Euro
money.
trip.
It's a cool
Euro
vacation,
trip.
sir. It's a cool vacation.
There's
I'm
literally
not gonna
movies
lie,
for
that
everything.
vacation was a bunch of old people.
A bunch
Yeah,
of
we
old
get
people.
it. You have fuck you money, Nick. All
I do
right.
not have fuck you money.
Obviously
I
you
don't
do. You
know.
just bought Europe.
Right? You just bought Europe.
Mr.
Well,
P-Legs.
You don't have to lie to us. We get it. You just purchased Europe as a whole.
He did.
Yeah, he did. He just walked up to the queen. He was like, "On your knees," and
She's
then
already
he
dead.
just dropped a bag full of money, and she was like, "Oh." boss. I can't do an English accent, but yeah.
I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this. It's Tuesday, isn't it?
It's Tuesday, isn't it?
Oh, I tell you what, it's Tuesday.
Oh, we don't talk like that, buddy. I tell you what, this about the best thing I ever done in my whole life. Let me tell you.
I tell you what, boys. I tell you what.
There's
I
about
think
nothing
this is
I'd rather be doing right now.
Amen. I tell you what. You know, back in my day, we didn't have none of these fancy schmancy European Union things. No. They were just America. That was it. The old good
We
old US of A. All
we
right,
barely got
nothing
our
better.
computers about 2 years ago, and we still ain't even figured out how to use them yet. And I don't even know how I'm talking to y'all right now.
No, they pop up with the thing that says Excel. I'm still trying to figure that one out. I don't know. I talked to the fancy pants scientists and the lab coats and all them. None of them tell me shit. So I don't know.
My mind works in very weird ways, and I don't know how this connected to this, but could you imagine if like your parents could read your mind?
I'd be scared shitless.
Me too, bro.
Yeah, I would
Me
hate
too.
that.
But like, could you imagine that, bro? Like, imagine all the thoughts you've had as a child, and like, you thought that you were the only one experiencing these, but like the entire time, your parents heard everything that you thought.
That
Yeah,
would
no,
suck.
I'd be dead.
I'd be dead.
Oh, I'd be dead too because I thought about killing myself multiple times, and I feel like it would have just made it easier for my mom, and she would have just done it.
And then blamed it on you. Like he was
That got
suicidal.
dark.
Obviously, that's a joke, but maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
man,
not. That'd be
it
horrible.
would. Like, could you imagine having like a dirty thought? Like you're sitting there, like you're texting a girl right there on the couch, and like you're minding your own business, not thinking about anything, right? You're like, oh, hey, fuck yeah, like whatever. And the whole time, your fucking mom's just sitting there, like, this dude's fucking nasty. Like you're gross. What are you thinking? Like who thinks like this? This is
And your
nasty.
dad's just going, yeah, right.
Like what a
Yeah,
fucking
that's
man. Get
That's
it,
my
boy. Get
boy.
it.
He learned that from me.
And
That's on me right there, boy. That's on me.
That's my boy.
Dude, I remember so when I was in like 8th grade, so I got kicked out of my mom's house when I was 13 because she found weed in my backpack that she thought that I was smoking myself, but I was actually stealing her boyfriend's weed at the time to sell it so that I could buy like food and snacks from my siblings because I've already told you guys I didn't have the best childhood ever. But so that's what I was doing. My mom kicked me out because of that. When I was in transition, like right after I moved in with my aunt, who became my legal guardian, she went through my phone, which was like the first time I'd ever experienced anything like this. And I will say that I will personally never go through my children's phone because, for one, that's an invasion of privacy, and two, you don't want to see what the fuck's going. Like it's none of your business. You don't want to see
You
what's
don't
going on,
want to
right?
see that.
Yeah.
I
So,
already do.
so I got kicked out when I was 13 at the end of 8th grade. And I was talking to this girl, and like at the time, the craziest thing I had done in 8th grade, which even is horrible to think about looking back at, but I had gotten a blowjob and like a hand job by 8th grade. I think I got it in 6th grade was the first time I got a blowjob actually. So I was talking to this girl, and she was talking about like doing stuff to me and everything like that. And my aunt went through my phone and found this shit, bro. And it was the most uncomfortable shit in the world,
She
bro.
started texting back, giving the girl pointers. You need to do this.
No, bro, I got grounded up the ass, obviously. Got all my shit taken away. Like, and I was just like, bro, how does this affect you? Like, I'm just getting top, bro. Like, how, like, why?
They're just mad that they're not getting action. That's why.
Damn, bro.
that's
But yeah,
crazy.
I just remembered that right now. Damn.
Oh, thank God my parents never went through that shit.
I
And
had
that's
to
the
talk
thing.
to the pastor because I asked to see a girl's tits.
Oh my God,
What?
that's a
I
whole
can't
nother
imagine
thing.
that conversation.
My dad
What?
went through my phone. I don't remember if I was asleep or what. I don't remember why he went through my phone, but he used to go through my phone all the time. Like my parents always had me on like Covenant Eyes and all that stuff. I had to do like weekly phone checks.
What?
Uh,
That's crazy.
I mean, I
Yeah.
was. I'm saying wow. Like my parents didn't check my phone every night. I had to turn my phone in every day at 9 p.m. to my parents, to my aunt and
Yeah,
uncle.
I did too.
What?
But yeah, he found I was sexting a girl in high school, and I'd asked for like a titty pic, and he found out, and he made me go and sit with the pastor of his church for like 3 hours. It was the most awkward experience of my life. He was like, "Why did you do this?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? I want to see some tits."
Yeah, like what? Come on now.
I'm like, "I get you're a pastor, bro. You're smart enough to know you got 4 kids. Like
How
you
did-
know."
I
How did
know you
that-
like seeing titties,
had.
buddy.
How did that conversation initially start? Like, did he come up to you like, Coleman? We have some words to discuss.
Who, my dad or the pastor?
Both.
My dad didn't tell me shit. He just said, "Hey, let's go for a car ride," and I was like, "All right."
Oh, he set you up.
Yeah, no. And then we ended up going to the church, and I'm like, "What's going on?" He was like, "Oh, you're gonna talk to Luke," and I was like, "What the fuck?" And he was like, "Yeah, I went through your phone and I found this stuff," and I'm like, "Hold on, why am I talking to the pastor about this?" The whole thing was just awkward, dude. Like, I don't even honestly remember what I talked to the pastor about. I just remember he was like, "You know why you're here?" And I was like, "Just found out, buddy."
You should have responded with like, "Father, forgive me for I have sinned."
I was
This
not
isn't a
that witty.
confessional.
I was not that witty when I was younger.
Dude,
Nowadays,
classic.
I would 100% do that.
That was
You
a
actually-
classic.
I was not that witty when I was younger.
You reminded me of something else too. So when I was a junior, Aunt made me go through like all my religious sacraments through the Catholic Church. So I had to get confirmed, like baptized, confirmed, to do my first communion, all that shit. And so the way that it worked on base was like the church offered classes for youth, right? So everybody in my church class was around my age. There was like 3 girls in there that I thought were pretty cute. Like, and later on I found out that they all kind of thought I was cute too. Well, one of them I was actually talking to for like a cool minute, and she had a man like the whole time I was talking to her, which should have been like red flag number 1 for me because I ended up dating her, and she ended up, that's the girl that Dear John'd me. We'll put it that way. So that should have been a red flag. I probably should have never dated her. I probably should have just fucked around with her and just left it at that. But throughout those classes, like my junior year is probably when I started like partying the hardest. I was like actually throwing parties and shit like that. So I was getting faded, like doing scandalous ass shit, like just doing crazy shit. And so it got to the point where we had to go to church to like receive communion and like do like all that shit, and we had to confess. This is the first time I ever confessed in my life. And normally in the Catholic Church, like you're sitting in this kind of like box thing where like the pastor's on one side and you're on the
It's
other,
a
and there's
confessional.
Right.
Yeah.
right in that thing. Not in my situation. Okay, so they pulled us into a room on the side of the church, and this dude was just sitting there staring me in my fucking soul the entire time I was supposed to be telling him everything that I've done. And so I sat there and I was just like looking at this dude all awkward, like, yeah, so like there's a couple things in life that I haven't waited for, and like, and he's like, I need you to be specific. And I was like, I don't know if you want me to be specific, bro. And he's like, no, I need you to be specific so that I can give you the right like repentance or whatever, like. And I was like, I guess, dude. And I was like, yeah, so like I underage drink, like I smoke weed, I've had sex before, like I didn't, like, this is like a grown ass man, and I'm a little like 16-year-old dude, and I'm just like, fuck, man, like I'm really telling this dude why am I doing this? I could just lie to him right now. But anyway. But yeah, I told this dude everything, and like I could see the judgment on his face. Like, damn, bro. Like,
Dude,
and I
they
was just
do. And it's like, why? Why are you so judgmental? You were a teenager. Why are you doing this?
right. And I know for a fact, like in the Catholic religion, there's no saints. Not a single fucking person in the Catholic religion is a saint. Every single one of these motherfuckers is a heathen, if anything.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I see it.
So I was just sitting there like, how are you judging me? And he's like, oh, I need you to go do these prayers. And I was like, all right, bet, bro. And I left. I just dipped. Like, for one, I didn't even know the prayers. Like, I didn't. One I have memorized is Our Father.
In nomine partes, in spiritu filii sancti. Amen.
But I remember, and
What?
so the girl that I was talking to, she was one of the people that I had experienced things with at that point. So like knowing that she had to go and do the same thing was fucking comedy to me. So it made me feel a little bit better about my situation, but still at the end of the day, like that shit's awkward as fuck. And to like make kids do that shit or like make anybody do that shit is kind of crazy as fuck to me. Like why what business like if God already sees everything that I'm doing, why the fuck do I have to tell this random ass dude that runs this one church?
Yep. I've always wondered that too. It's like why? If it's like a relationship between me and God, like he's the only one that should know my business.
Literally. But that reminded me of that right now. I don't know why. Damn. I was kind of a
Yeah.
heathen too.
It's okay. We're all heathens, born sinners.
We are.
Uh-huh.
Would you rather be super intelligent but a huge asshole, or insanely kind but also incredibly stupid?
Asshole.
Yeah.
Smart.
Asshole too.
Me too. I'm already an asshole, so it would just make it
Yeah.
better.
Just being an
So
asshole.
you just asked if we wanted to be one. I shouldn't have said that, but yeah.
Super
Wow.
I'll just edit out my last name.
Yeah, my bad. But yeah, you're just like, oh, do you want to be me or do you want to be Coleman?
You're
Like,
not stupid, bud.
I'm stupid with a lot of stuff, but
And
I'm
I'm not
not.
that
I'm not
smart.
gonna sit here and say I'm a like a retard by any means. But
He's not out here making pizzas.
hey, dude, Down
Yeah.
syndrome people make the best pizza.
That's
I don't
fucking
give a
hilarious.
shit.
I'm never
That
gonna
is the
look at
name
you
of
the
this
same
episode.
way. I'm never gonna look at you the same way, Coleman.
That is the name
It's
of
not
the episode.
fair,
Down
bro.
syndrome people make the best
I'm
pizza.
dead serious.
They do,
That
bro.
is so fucking funny.
You trying to say that I made good pizza? Thanks, buddy.
Oh, right
You
here.
did make good pizza, and you got Down syndrome, and you're functional. It's
I would
great.
not know. I would not know if you made great pizza because I was
Yeah.
promised a pizza and never received anything.
Never received
Me
one.
That
too.
is true.
Me too.
Break in.
I promised a pizza as well. I never gotten.
It's
Break
okay. I
in.
know where you
want
live.
to
It's
be
public
break in.
record, so I'll just pull up to your house and force you to make me a pizza.
Oh, I can take you directly to it. I've been there.
Oh, for real?
Even better. Now I don't have to look something up.
Tony took that shit personal.
Yeah, me too, bro. I was bro.
What?
I told
You
Javi too.
promised?
I told Javi, I was like, bro, he lied.
Tony was genuinely like mad as fuck. He was like, he fucking lied. Today was his last day. He didn't bring me pizza. Like he promised me. Like I'm mad. I'm angry. This is bullshit. And I'm like, damn,
Nah,
Tony. I've never
I was,
seen.
I was,
I've
I
never
wasn't that
seen you
bad, bro.
First
this like
off, I've
flustered.
realized that you don't fuck with Tony's food or promises of food.
Yep.
That's the bad thing.
When it comes to munching, don't fuck with
Yeah.
Tony.
Don't fuck with
Nope.
Tony.
I know. I done goofed.
You owe him a pizza still.
I do. I always make word on my promises, whether it's when I say or in the future. But I'll do it.
10
5 years
years
from now.
later.
Yep.
Tony's gonna be like 47. He's gonna just open his door and there's gonna be a pizza sitting on his fucking doorstep. It's just a note from your boy.
Here's your pizza.
It's your pizza.
Better late than never.
Do you guys have favorite numbers or is that just my autistic ass?
4.
That's it.
It's my favorite number.
19.
4.
19, but I
4.
always see the number 314 and it bugs me.
24 and 7.
24 and 7.
25.
I like the number
Yeah.
21 for some reason.
21.
21.
I love it.
Maybe we're all
Sixteen.
autistic at heart.
Yeah, 21 and actually 7 too, oddly enough, is another one of my like numbers that I like. And 13.
Yep, I would say 13 is up there as well for me.
17, 38.
1738.
Hey, I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello.
Did your pretty ass soon as you came in the door.
I don't know the rest of the lyrics.
You got the melody though. It's cool.
You got the melody. Yeah, man.
Huh?
Another random question. If Cinderella's shoe fits so perfectly, how did it fall off to begin with?
Loop.
From what?
It'd
She
be
was
sitting
running
on
too
purpose.
fast, bro.
No, I've
About-
also thought about this because it doesn't make any fucking sense.
It
She's a
doesn't.
freak.
It wasn't
She's-
hers.
She's a freak.
But it had to have been. We watched it fall off of her foot, Javi.
I
She
think
was cloned.
I think the stepmother or not stepmother, the what's
Fairy
the
godmother?
fairy bitch? Yeah, the godmother, fairy godmother. She purposely made it too big because she knew that if it did fit perfectly and she ran off, he would have never known. So he made sure to keep it off because everything else, regardless if she was touching it or not, turned back, but the slippers.
Right, but hear me out. If that were the case, then she would have never been found because he was trying to find somebody that the shoe fit perfectly onto, right? And the shoe only fit perfectly onto her. If the fairy godmother made the shoes bigger on purpose for it to fall off, then it would have never perfectly fit her.
Or he
No,
just
no, I'm
lied
saying
and
like
said,
in the moment when she was running away.
But she wasn't even present.
Not that you saw.
Mmm. Mmm. He's cooking. He's cooking.
do I smell pizza?
I think so. He's cooking. Mmm.
Keep going.
Yeah, let's hear. We need to hear more of this, man, because I need more of an explanation. Where was she?
You got 30 minutes in that oven, boy. Start
Just
cooking.
hiding in the bushes, my guy.
Are we ordering
Mm.
pizza right now? Because I will.
I'll order a pizza right now. No cap.
No Keezy?
No kizzy, bro. No capizi.
Damn.
Dude, my cat is acting like a crackhead right now.
Dale un pinche
Mine is-
poco de catnip, bro.
How did
Dile
you
que se
get?
cae.
How did you get Wancho again?
How did I get him for free?
So you see, he saw it down the street, bro, and then he grabbed it.
Yep. And I was
I
like, you're
have-
mine now.
I have 2 cats now because my wife decided she was going to get a cat on our way back to Nebraska.
Did you know?
Is it orange?
No, we got a tuxedo.
Oh,
Oh,
That's pretty
nice.
Like, we got
I like
2 of
those.
them. They're brother and sister. Little
That's
kittens.
My favorite cats are the ones that Javi has. Orange tabbies.
they are a different breed.
Bro, they're
that's for
crackheads, and I
sure.
love it.
100%.
Yeah, so are mine. I fucking wake up in the middle of the night to them jumping and pouncing all over me, fighting each other, and biting my toes underneath the fucking blankets.
Yep, they'll do that.
I've heard about tuxedo cats kind of being crackheads too, but like literally every orange cat I've ever encountered, I'd say every orange tabby I've ever encountered, crackhead, and I love it. I love it.
Yep.
Damn.
I used to have
Yeah.
an orange tabby named Gizmo, is what I named him, and this motherfucker was the shit, dude. I love this cat. I got him from from my wife's friend that lived on like ranch land, and basically it was like a feral cat, or like it was her cat that like it was a barn cat is the best way to put it. It was a barn cat. Her cat lived in the barn, never really went inside, had a shit ton of kittens with some other random cat that also lived outside, and I bottle fed this kitten for 2 weeks because I got it too early, and this dude loved the fuck out of me. It wasn't until I cut his balls off that he finally started to fucking chill out, bro. But dude, this cat was the best animal I've ever had as a pet ever. Like I loved that cat. Fucking Gizmo.
My male cat, his name's Momo, and he's so energetic and like vocal. It's funny, but it's so annoying at the same time.
Did
Yeah,
you yeah.
I know exactly what you mean. My cat is the exact same way. He is the most vocal cat I've ever encountered, and I'm just like, dude, shut the fuck up.
My female
Sometimes-
Ruth, she's not bad though. She just chills.
I want a
Most-
Maine Coon.
Dude, same.
Like a legit Maine Coon.
Like a
Yeah, Maine
legit
Coon
Maine Coon.
or
Like one of those
a,
fuckers that I could take for walks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or a Norwegian forest cat.
I want to get a Savannah cat.
Or a serval.
I don't care, a tiger or a lion.
Shut the fuck up, Tony.
Bro,
Tiger King.
bro,
over
if
here.
you're talking about cats, I'm definitely. If I was rich enough, I'll get a tiger or a lion.
Okay,
Yeah.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah, I was just about to say
I-
that's like some Mike Tyson shit.
You know,
Bro,
actually,
why would I want like a cat that's gonna be in the house meowing all day? I just rather have a big cat
one
that I just gotta feed him meat and then just roar here and there.
Bro,
on
did
the
I tell
mic.
you guys my sister fucking called me at work the other day crying because she couldn't feed her cats? I'm like, just feed them raw meat, like,
Yeah.
or just cook up some hamburger or something. Like,
I
They'll
called
eat
this one
anything.
dude in my phone tonight, and I said, "You're a fucking moron for letting this bedding flat get out of his bay."
hey,
I was there for that.
Yeah.
we don't need to talk about that bitch.
I think
All
I
right.
What
experienced
happened?
the other end of that phone call, actually.
What happened?
Yeah, I need details.
Yeah, I need details too.
Coleman, would
This
you
bitch,
like to
this
to
bitch,
continue?
this
This
bitch
bitch.
decided he was gonna sit there and be fucking safety man today. And he was like, this flat's a little too heavy.
Hold on.
You
And
loaded.
Let me ask you this, Kombucha. Was Nate in your bay when you called him?
No, he was
Oh,
not.
okay.
He
Okay.
just did it.
That makes it even funnier, actually.
Yeah.
Bro, do you know what's great? Like 10 seconds before it got sent back, I was talking to Juan. I'm like, hey, this is overweight. I'm just going to send it out. And then literally fucking the tugger came in and he was like, hey, I got a message from Nick for you. And I was like, what's the message? He was like, he said this bitch is overweight. I was like, no fucking shot. This man just sent this shit back.
Dude,
No
it
fucking
was
shot.
1,500 pounds. Fuck
That's
off.
funny.
You had
It was
900
fine.
pounds in pool tables alone.
It was
The
fine.
best- I think the best part about it was that we only took off like 4 pieces and then just sent it back.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
it was
I
okay.
didn't even do that. I took one piece off. I took one piece off.
Fuck him.
Damn.
Yeah, and then he sent back a completely different flat. He was like, I sent it back, bitch. I was like, no.
You guys ever get a new soup yet?
I'm telling you, bro, like
new
the last couple
incoming.
weeks, bro, I've been debating re-enlisting way more than I should be debating it.
I just want to have a shop.
Yeah.
Bro, be motor T in the military,
Yeah.
fam. I'm gonna encourage all of you to join the
Nah, sir.
I'm
I'm
just
not gonna
fucking
join
with
the
you.
military. Fuck all.
Are we all gonna join and go to Japan?
I'm down.
I'm down.
Probably be the easiest and fastest way to get to Japan.
It would be, but it's also difficult because if you tell them you want to go, they're like, "All right, so that's going to be like bottom of the list."
Yeah.
It's like yeah, you're probably.
See, with my
So-
MOS though, like if I was to re-enlist, I kind of do get priority pick on everything that I do.
For real?
Yeah, I was,
Yeah, your
bro.
comms.
I was a data systems administrator, and I was really good at what I did, bro. Like, yeah, not even that's not even mentioning the fact that I know higher ranking Marines that know the people that place you where you're gonna be placed. So like a good example is like when I first finished my MOS school, I went to MOS school
Yeah.
with some dude that I went to boot camp with, and me and him both got stationed in the same place because our friend that we also went to boot camp with, his dad was a higher like a gunny, I think, who knew the uh the moderators that were gonna place us where we were gonna go. So he basically just told him like send him home. And so me and my friend from my MOS school went home. Like my friend was literally from Miramar, stationed in Miramar. And then I was also stationed in Miramar, but I was from San Diego. And then our other friend whose dad it was, he got stationed in 29 Palms, which was also still in California. And like in retrospect, fuck him because I did not want to stay in California. But I guess cool because California is fucking the tits, honestly.
True. I miss Kelly.
But yeah, so it's just all situational to you. Like it's who you know, like everything like that. A lot of the military is like who you know, honestly. So if you're a good dude, you're good at your job, and you know the right people, you got nothing to worry about.
It's true.
I actually knew a kid that I went to high school with, and his dad served in Iraq and Afghanistan and shit like that, and had his leg blown off, and he was part of the Wounded Warriors Battalion in Camp Pendleton, and his son ended up joining the military at the same time that I did because we graduated at the same time. This dude joined the military, got caught selling drugs out of the base, stayed in, did not get any legal repercussions whatsoever because his dad knew people.
It's not what you know till you know.
Literally, always,
Yup.
everywhere.
Yup.
Big facts.
So like remember when all that shit happened in like the army where that girl went missing and all that shit, and they ended up finding her body like whenever they did or whatever.
Yup.
Mm-hmm.
Shit like that happens quite often. I don't know about in the Marine Corps, but definitely in the army because there's so many people that they just let walk into the army.
Which is insane.
Mm-hmm. Dude, my fucking brother. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I told you this story, one, but so my brother was on a ship. He was on a detachment on a Navy ship, and there was a fucking female on the Navy side who went absolutely fucking crazy and stabbed like 4 people, and they locked down the entire ship and had the Marines go through and just clear the entire ship until they found her. And they were told to either bring her in dead or alive. They did not care.
Well, I mean, if she's stabbing someone, she's obviously
51,
hostile. So at
50.
that point, yeah, at that point, you got to do what you got to do. It's your life or hers at that point.
Bro, I remember when I was in the Marine Corps, I came back to work on a Monday, and one of my junior Marines had 5150 tattooed on his forearm. And I was like, yeah, bro, I have to report you for that. Like, you cannot. What the fuck were you thinking, bro? And then, like, 3 days after I reported him, bro came in with like a gash on his forearm. And I was like, yeah, dude, like, what the fuck is your problem? Anyway, long story short, he ended up getting separated from the military. But,
Where is
dude,
that bad?
5150 is what cops call out over the radio when they're in the presence of somebody who is a threat to themselves and those around them. That's what code 5150 means, that they're a threat to those around them and themselves.
It's like a mental, emotional code, isn't it?
Person is deemed to be a danger to themselves or other or gravely disabled.
So this dude got that shit tattooed onto his forearm, and I was like, hey, buddy, what's going on? And he was like, oh, nothing, I thought it was a cool tattoo, blah, blah, blah. 3 days later, comes in with a fat-ass gash in his arm, bro. Like, we had to send him to the corpsman to get stitches.
That's crazy.
And,
Damn.
yeah, bro, like, I don't know what the fuck kid's problem was, bro, but, like, obviously he got kicked out, but, yeah.
Dude's fucked up.
Damn.
Yeah, absolutely fucked.
Let me get that tatted on my forehead.
Have fun with that.
He
Nah,
will.
bro.
Ooh. Random brain thought.
What do you got?
If reincarnation was real,
You wouldn't know about it.
what would you like to come back as?
A dog.
A dog. And why?
Dude, they just have like the most okay, other than like abused dogs, but like dogs just have like the most chill life in the world, I feel like. Literally don't have to do much at all.
Yeah, I could see that. What about you, Javi?
Um, that's a solid question. Never really thought about it too much, to be honest. I don't believe in reincarnation, so guess that's why I never thought about it. Give me some time. I'll get back to you on that.
I know Coleman believes in it, so what do you got, Coleman?
I don't know, man. Like, I would like to come back as like a human again. Like, you know what I mean?
Really?
But it also kind of depends on like. I guess you probably wouldn't get to keep your memories or anything,
No.
and so
I'll come out as a dragon. Fuck it.
Solid.
yeah, like that would be cool. I don't know. I would just want another go around,
Another go around.
especially if I get to like keep my memories
This man
or
wants to
like
pay
my
bills
my
again.
knowledge. I guess.
But you
Huh?
don't. You don't. You come back with a clean slate.
Then yeah, I'd come back as like a dragon or something.
What about you, Sir Nick?
Dragons aren't real.
Neither is reincarnation, buddy. This is a theoretical, hypothetical situation here.
Oh, so we're just going with whatever.
Yeah,
Yes,
brother.
if this is like that's the main part of the question right there is if reincarnation was real, what would you be?
I'm gonna come
I feel
back
like
as the
you guys
main
don't fully
character in a
listen to me.
fucking
No,
anime.
I don't think that's
He
like
he doesn't.
no reincarnation. You're talking about like yeah. I guess you didn't specify if this was like mystical shit or anything else like that because dragons ain't real. So I can pick like some fucking weird fucking creature.
You could. Who cares?
A dreadnought.
Oh well,
Dreadnought.
fuck. If that's the case,
Dreadnought?
shit.
Ice Marine.
Dragon, bro. I'm cool. Damn. See
This is
that?
100% hypothetical, fam. If reincarnation isn't even real, obviously, like the shit that we could come back is probably wouldn't be real either.
Yeah, I'm coming
I
back
would
as
want
the
to be
main
the
character
wind.
of a badass anime.
I want to be the win.
No, I'm just playing. I don't.
Jake's over here want to be Isekai, whatever
Yes,
you
sir.
say.
Sakai.
Apparently, the world's favorite genre of anime currently.
Yeah, for whatever reason. Admittedly, though, like Shield Hero, badass show.
The first few
Yeah,
seasons,
yeah.
yes. I didn't like the third season.
I think that they're trying to build more than anything for the third season. That's why. Because I agree, it wasn't nearly as good. There wasn't as much action.
I think that the first 600 episodes of One Piece is them just trying to build.
Of One Piece?
Yep.
Yeah, because you have to go through well, not even like the first
Up until
9
Marineford,
arcs.
they're just building things. They're
Yeah,
just building a story. And then the
Yep.
Well,
story
they're just
actually
building
starts.
the crew basically.
yeah,
Yeah.
because Brooke doesn't come in until just before.
Bro, I think I'd just come back as like some kind of god.
This dude.
Yeah, I mean,
Some
why
type of
not?
god.
Why would you not? That'd be a good one.
A god
If
of
I,
what though? I don't know.
Some
I would want to
sort
be a
of-
bird.
I was
That
thinking
would be
like
dope.
Falcon.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
would
like
want to be a
a
bird.
protected bird that you can't just shoot. Because knowing my luck, I'd come back as like a fucking pigeon or a duck and get shot.
Yeah, I don't want to be like anything like that. I also don't want to be a bald eagle because I think that bald eagles are kind of pathetic. But maybe like
I feel like they're
a,
poached too. Like they're very they're protected, obviously, but people will still go out and shoot them just to do it.
I'd be a harpy eagle.
That'd be dope.
Harpy
Oh,
eagle.
what's
Harpy eagle.
a pelican falcon or whatever it's called? It's like the fastest bird in the world.
You must mean me.
Yeah,
Would just literally be a phoenix.
there you go.
That'd be pretty dope.
I would be Dumbledore. Not
Dude,
Double.
I was just
Would
about
be
to say,
Snape.
this dude's out here playing Harry Potter now. Okay.
Fucking doing
Hogwarts.
wizards and shit.
I want to become Iron Man.
Iron Man. That's a good one.
Iron Man dies.
Well, you already got the fuck you money, so I mean, you really just need the
Build the suit, buddy.
engineering
Just get
part.
it.
Yeah,
This is why I want to shop,
Minotaur?
boys.
I want to
it's
build my
all
suit.
starting to
I'll
connect.
be the Griffin. Fuck it.
Ooh, the
Javi's gonna be the leader of the
Griffin.
Brotherhood when the fallout happens.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
Which brotherhood?
All of them.
All
Oh
of
no.
them.
Oh no.
They're
He-
all
he-
going to combine into one.
He'll be the Brotherhood, the initial Brotherhood that has like those iron suits in Fallout that he eventually evolves into Space Marines.
Yep.
Space.
And I'm gonna call them not the Avengers.
Not
call
the
him-
Avengers.
He's gonna call them Javi's homies.
Yeah, that's a good one.
On this subject of reincarnation, since you guys wanted to bring up God and all these crazy other shit, like being gods and all this other stuff, if you could have one superpower, what would it be?
Oh, fuck.
That's a tough one.
Kind of like,
It
you know,
is, but it isn't. Because, like, I've thought about this a lot, but the problem is I can never decide.
I know exactly
easy,
what I
bro.
would do.
What would you do?
What would you do, Tony? Since it's so easy.
have you seen Obviously, you guys seen Hero Academia. You know, all for
Yeah.
one, man. Come on, have powers. God damn. And then have his plan.
Is he the one that
I said
steals all the
one
powers?
power. I said
Yeah.
one power, Tony.
Yes.
All for one just takes everyone's power.
I'll have to steal the powers then. I'll
Yeah,
steal
but if
anyone's
nobody else
power.
has powers, you're just fucked. You're just a normal human being.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
just
you're just a
You
siphon that
could
just
have
takes
that
nothing.
right now.
Damn.
You
you
probably
could
are. You're probably an
literally
energy
have that
vampire.
power right now.
Energy vampires exist.
True.
AKA a
What the
leech.
fuck? Oh, I was like, what the fuck's an energy vampire?
Somebody that drains you of your energy, like somebody that like literally you being in their presence like drains you. Like you just hate being around them. Like you can feel your life force being sucked out of you by how fucking shitty of a person this person is.
Yep, I dated someone like that, unfortunately.
Those are real things. Energy vampires.
They are horrible to be around. Will kill you
I'd
for
pick
sure.
some kind of like healing power, honestly.
Healing? That's a
You're
good
a
one.
healer, huh? I don't
Every
know.
time I nut on something, it turns to gold.
Oh
Oh
Jesus.
my god.
This dude.
Hey, you want the
Damn.
reverse Midas touch, bro?
Yeah, bro. That way I can just beat it whenever and then just turn around, make it solid gold, turn around, sell it.
Yeah,
I
if
have
someone
like
cuts your
a
nuts
really
off and then you
basic
can't.
one that I would be like interested in, which would be like super speed. But another one that comes to mind is like telekinesis.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I would want the ability.
Go ahead.
I would want the ability to control time.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be pretty cool.
Okay, okay.
Like, okay, I hate to say it, but I would really like immortality, like genuinely.
I
Just
Well, if I
because
can
I
control
want to
time.
see. Yeah,
Huh.
so yeah, basically the same thing, I guess.
Because if I can control time, I could see something happening before it happens and do
Okay.
something to stop
Okay.
it from happening.
Coleman, you gotta really think of this though.
No,
If
I
you
know.
were
Like once
immortal-
the whole place collapses, I'd just be flying around in space by myself.
No,
I have thought about
think of
this.
this though. Think of this. Someone finds out you're immortal. They
Yeah, I
can
know.
just
You
lock
get tested
No.
and everything.
They'll lock you into a fucking coffin, throw you in the ocean. You'll be perpetually drowning for the rest of your life. You'll go insane.
I know. Yeah, I know.
I
I've
was-
thought about all this. That's why you just have to move around a lot.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, you have your head on a swivel for what? Just living? Fuck that.
Oh, I wouldn't have my head on a swivel. I would literally just move countries every like 10
Your
years.
head would be on a swivel. You're gonna run out of
People will
countries.
know.
Yeah.
There's 230 of them. I have never met somebody who could live for 200 and fucking or 2,300 years.
Sir, but you're immortal.
So
People are gonna know.
no, they're
People
not.
will
You just
people
stay
will
out of
catch
the-
on. People
No,
will
they
you
catch
won't.
on.
just
Like,
stay
oh,
out
have
of the
you
fucking
heard? Have you
limelight.
heard of the story of the bald man who's immortal? Yeah, that's gonna happen.
The bald man with the beard.
The bald man with
I'll
the
grow
beard.
hair.
A few
I
scraggly
would
gray
grow
hairs here and
hair.
there.
I'll grow hair. They'll never know.
I mean, technically speaking, if you were immortal, it would essentially make every cell in your body immortal, so your cells would never die, meaning your hair would have never fallen out. So I guess that's a fair point.
Bada bing, bada boom, baby.
Mm.
Player get played.
The player got played.
Make that.
All right, next topic.
It was like Earthman or something.
Everybody dies.
So